1 second. We should be starting now. Alright. Oop. I just brushed the keys there and it gave me a heart attack. But hopefully you're all doing alright and staying safe. There we go. Sorry, I'm just setting up secondary device there. Alright. So, last episode, well, we got into a lot last episode actually. It may have been shorter, but we did get a lot done last episode. I hate that cutscene, it always appears, and now I need to clean my glasses. Wait 1 second. There we go. I should have hydrated, but you know what, I'll hydrate around the 10-minute mark, and that's what I'll do. Oh. You know what, I was trying to say words there, but it went oh. I was about to say haunted, you know, the way you know, people are and all that. You know, it just came out as oh. I tell you, I was doing some clips like 2 days ago, and they broke, and it was so annoying, I tell you. It was so annoying. Because I was just having a nice time. So this is my stash, right? Alright, there we go. Is there anything that I really need? No, I wanted to put that back. Well, that kind of sucks. Slate? Oh, the sticks is full. Wait. Is that my sticks? Or their sticks? That's their sticks. I need to transfer it back. I need that. Help. What? I don't understand. I must have, you know, thrown a lot of my meat away, yeah. Well, we don't need the meat anyway. Let's see. Now, where are we going today? Well, I'm hoping to wrap up a lot of the quests that we have going on. These ones up here I can't really do because this is a cold area, and some of them may all require certain tools that we do not have yet. But I do know that this one up here, you can definitely glitch yourself up that hill. And I remember seeing it back in the day, and it was, you used the, what do you call it, the club, and you would launch yourself up the cliff. Yeah, I think you had to have like an NPC there, or, you know, an animal there to, you know, use as it's going around you, you know, you launch yourself and slide right all the way up. It used to be a cool strat, that. There we go, sorry, just needed to do something there. Alright, so we'll probably focus on pacifying the regions down here, because from what I can see, there's only 2 bits over here that I really need to do, so I could go up this way instead of doing the quests around here, and we'll head up this way, complete these, and then come back down as we have, you know, fast travel, and then just do all of the quests that are around here. And then we can slowly pacify the entire southern region. That's not actually that large. It may seem large, but a lot of the terrain is inaccessible, I would say. When I mean inaccessible, there's a moose that killed me before. I'm not dealing with that. That was the last episode. I got attacked by a moose and it killed me. Could not even do anything. It came from behind and just started attacking me, and it was brutal. It knocked me down and then I died from that. I don't know why, but those 2 guys were very buggy. Luckily my arrows landed properly. Oh, there we go. Oh yo, Winja. How's it going, Winja? North Blackrock. Is it up this bit right here that I need to go? No, I can head through the valley there, but I think if I just head along this way, I can climb that bit over there. I do hear wolves coming out. There is a possibility of doing that. I just can't get the right angle. The terrain in Far Cry can really be abused. What is that? That's the location. I really wish that there was a glider in this game. It would make traveling so much faster, because the game's not large. It's mostly just empty terrain from one spot to another spot. And that's kind of the sad fact about this game, is that it has so much potential, and then there's just not too much to it. And I mean not too much to it, I mean like, yeah, you still have all of the craft and stuff that you can do, you know, all of that. You have the quest lines, you know, the free 5 main bosses? I'm not sure on how many bosses there are. There's a, up here you travel through this valley, you fight a mama, or it's up here. I think it might be up here. I tried to kill that one using traps and it did not go well. That is a very scary boss fight. It's the only boss fight I was unable to do. And then you fight some woman down this way. And then you fight the Neanderthal people. I really hate how they depict Neanderthals in this. Like, knowing history and all that. Neanderthals, you know, they weren't bad people. They just never traded with outsiders. So yeah, they might have been the same race, but they would not trade with outsiders, and that kind of, you know, limited them. When Homo sapiens were trading technologies like the bow around, they were holding technologies to themselves. This is a camp. I thought for a second, oh, this might be a little bit easier, you know. No, it will not. What level are we going into? Medium? Well, we did it hard not that long ago, so I'm not gonna, you know, judge it now. Dang. Oh wait, was that? Oh, they're coming after me. Craft that. We have got to find a spot. One arrow back. This is not the best area, and also that is absolutely disgusting, but also pretty cool. They use this to funnel, what do you call it, mammoths in, and kill them that way. Practice technology from, you know, a long time ago. I'm gonna pause for a second. I want to lure them towards me. start to burn if they are not, you know, closing in on me. Here you have one that's actually very intelligent and is coming around. What happened there? There we go. Cave people technology, I tell you. It's just so brutal. You can see how I glided there. That's because there's a lock-on feature. And it's very cool, the lock-on feature. It just can be very buggy, and that's, you know, what we use to speed, you know, jump sometimes. It's fun, you know, doing the speed jump. Yo, my people, how's it going?
Takar, Suwan.
Tata, Suwan. She got sue me? I'm joking. I got no money, you know. Can't sue, you know, there is nothing to sue. There we go. We'll grab one of those. There we go. Looted mostly everything around here. And we now have a strong area here. We'll head up north to get that done. I never really liked how they can call on others, because it never really made sense. It would be understandable if it was a raiding party, but the size of the parties that are coming out, you know, would be like a waste of food. What are you doing? What is going on with the camera now? Ooh! 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 That scared the life out of me. I just turned around and there's a mammoth like coming directly towards me. Like I've been a heart attack. Does it just go light normally, or? Oh yeah, that's bad guys. I have to go deal with those guys. Sometimes the clipping on these branches never work. They really are probably like, you know, leftovers from the fourth game. Sneaking. Not too bad. Really? Yo, how's it going? How's it going? I can do the same thing, just better. Just thought I could throw that poison barrel at me. We don't really need that. Need to grab my spear that's down at the bottom. That was over here. There we go. Alright. Pretty sure I can get poison barrels off those guys. It's really on the edge. That would probably be the last bit before a certain biome change. It is kinda in the snow biome, but we'll overlook that by a little bit, you know. Let's go. It looks like I could run up that way using the terrain on my right here. Well, I do quite enjoy mammoths, I tell you. About 1,000 years ago they were made for this environment. Now they're not even close. Jump right through the hand. And you are dead. This is probably going to be a pain in the butt to do, because it looks like I might have to travel. No, I don't actually have to travel in here. There is a path up this way. Keeping myself warm with this. Always grab materials as you're going. Should climb up there. Doesn't see me. That was absolutely terrifying. That was terrifying. Burning. That was the last guy. The bear's stopping for me. The bear will stop him for me. He decided to leave. That was such a lucky spawn to get like 2 bears here. Like the chances of getting 2 bears are pretty high around this place. They'll break out in time. Yeah, they did not stand a chance. Y'all Winter Brothers. So I guess the last, like, yeah, there's a camp all the way up there. Will I go all the way up there just to do that camp? Nah, I don't need to. I should really focus on doing the Sovereign quests. That's what I should really focus on. So, I'll probably focus on the ones that are nearest to this area. So anything that's in this area, that apart from that place, I can't do that place because I need a grappling hook. Or, I do want to attempt it one last time, I tell you. That's what I'm going to say. I want to attempt it one last time and glitch my way up onto that bit. But I'm going to have to be at night time for that. And it's going to have to be a wolf, probably. Because that's, say, locked on me for long periods of time. So at least that'd be, you know, something that I can say that will probably, you know, stay. If we were to do that. Alright, let's get to move on. We'll do this over here. That looks like a bull right there.
Udam chawanash, palpa huguarquanash, hatrapa winje, udam wantar sanchi takar. Tudwis adamas.
Yeah, we don't, you know, not like we gotta sink these animals. Yeah, we sink those animals. So I just teleport up that way. We'll do that tribal clash. It is kinda over the border, but I started the quest in, you know, certain areas, so it's not like we don't have, you know, quests that are already in that area. It'll be the northern area. There is a climbing bit there. Then he'll get speared when he gets up here. I got my previous spear. Burn. Ah. You mean that I could have just used my arrows the entire time just to burn down the place? What they get for building their entire camp in flammable materials. Why burn, I guess, you know, burn the meat. We're cooking it for the other animals, that's what we're doing. Your camp's burning, boy. Look at that. Bam. I'm just gonna loot all these guys while I'm here, while you don't this thing burning. It's saying that it's not burning that much, but it should be burning quite a lot. This is burnt, this is not burnt. That is almost complete. Take the far side. I love that he just got launched right through that like an action movie. That was like hilarious. I forgot when they died, they dropped the poison. Bam. And expected this guy to get you. If I saw Wenja doing this, I would have ran the other direction. Oh, the guy did actually die? I saw him keel, you know, forward a bit there, but I did not think he died. I thought he staggered. That was, you know, quite... We're not even finished burning the place. I guess I have to burn it outside. These. It's like a walking flamethrower, to be honest. It's a walking flamethrower. Yeah, that's the area. Complete. Yep, they saw me. Oh well. Completed, gang. Completed. Now I can probably just go and do the other quests that are around here. Help save Wenja captives. Let's go do that. As I've said before, we only do 100% on the Wenja captures. We're not allowed to, you know, cut our losses with, you know, one dead. We're not allowed to do that. We're gonna have to save them all. I think I might change my healing to... Nah. The one is alright now because I don't have an extra bar and I can't get extra bar until way further into the game. Yo, my Wenja brothers, how's it going? It does also kind of seem stupid that, you know, the parties are just, you know, not that diverse. Now you see these guys have women, but you know, you barely see women in Wenjas. You know what it is? Wenja do not like women, that's what it is. That's what it is. I'm joking, I'm joking. Yo, how's it going? Like you see women like this, you know. So this is the eldest. Alright, so you want me to reach the captives? They're in that camp. If I had Hunter's Vision, this would make it like 10 times easier. Success! Watch as the camp burns down around me. Actually, it did not burn. Yo, how's it going? We got 4 to the population, gang. Thank you. Come on. You're free. You are free. Yeah, I would love to see a customizable, you know, character in a, we'd call it Far Cry Primal kind of setting. Like, I like seeing cave times because, you know, they're such an interesting time. The development from humanity being in Africa and it's spreading across, you know, the world is very interesting at all. You just don't see that often. And it's annoying. Like, it's one of the most fascinating things how, like, a species, you know, that evolved from so many different other species and so many other species that were similar, that were around at the same time, you know. Homo sapiens were the ones that came out on top. I will also make a complaint. Homo sapiens are trash. I may be one, but, you know, doesn't mean that I have to accept, you know, being Homo sapien. I can't judge it. I'll judge Homo sapiens all I want. Neanderthals were better. You wonder why I say Neanderthals were better? Well, they actually cared for their people, you know. Homo sapiens, you know, they cared for the people, but not as much as, you know, Neanderthals did back in the day. Neanderthal biased, some would say, probably. What is that? Magic. I'll take that for the extra point. How many points do we have so far? 20. We have 20 points so far. So beast kill. That is an area there. Might be a boss area, I'm not sure. Don't think so, don't think so. That's how you get into the land over there. You can see a big, you know, camp right here that you'll have to deal with. Alright. Let's go do that quest there. And then we'll continue to circle around. We also did hit the 30-minute mark, so I should really end and restart. So if you're on the Twitch side, do not worry, we've got to be ending and restart, and I will save just to make sure. So, hopefully you enjoyed us. Have a nice day, stay safe, possible, moves more shooting, life, very important, and always say things from